What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. I'm with my brother Eunice. Talks football. The first one of the year. Man like Eunice, what are you telling me?
It is. Yeah, it is. A very late Happy New Year then to everyone.
Come on.
But, yeah, it's true. We haven't done one since before New Year's Eve. I'm good. Overall good, man. Well, I'm good. On the footballing front, we got very good things to talk about, very funny things, and a couple of depressing things. So yeah, this will be fun.
Bro, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. You know what's mad, right? We're thinking like, yo, Mud Brothers is over. And to somewhat it is over, but like, bro, you thought you were going just chilling, doing your thing. But then now 2 points from 12, man. But we'll get into it. Big up to everyone who's locked in. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. But we can only start with one place, and that is Arsenal Football Club, man. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow.
I love this game. As your legend says, I love this game.
I love this game, bro. Brother, Newcastle dealt with them, bro. And they can talk about the chances, but they only had really one good chance, and that was, well, two actually. You got the Havertz one, but then the Martinelli one. And then, yeah, bro, Newcastle dealt with him 2-0.
Newcastle they bossed it. They bossed it, man. They had a plan. They stuck to it. They executed it. They defended beautifully. They were clinical. They didn't have like incredible amount of chances, but they showed up, you know?
Yeah.
Always in a position, boom, 1-0. Again, 2-0. Like they killed Arsenal off. And Arsenal are declining. They're going backwards. They're going backwards here, man. And it's not just the context of this game. Some people might say, oh, no, but they're in a good league position. Like, no, they're not. No. Overall, season by season, they're going backwards bit by bit. This is a 5-year tenure under Arteta. There's no excuse. They should be at their peak right now, but they're not. If you look at Arsenal 2 years ago, that was a better team, easily, compared to what they're doing now. So, yeah, Newcastle, Isak. I mean,
what a player! What a player! Break the bank, Eunice.
100%. I'm sold. I'm more than sold.
How much?
That's a striker. Isak. No, it'll be stupid money now. But that's the game. That's what we live in now. It'd be easily 80, 19 million. And that's me being like kind here. It'd be more, 100 plus, I reckon.
Yeah, but it depends on obviously their situation with PSR. Newcastle have been struggling, but they've always said we're not going to sell Isak. We're not going to sell him. Everyone else will sell him. We'll sell our youngsters. We'll sell Minte. We'll sell upcoming stars like Anderson, but we won't sell man like Isak, bro. And bro, brilliant performance as well. And yeah, man, Newcastle on a roll, man. Like, fair play to Newcastle, man. Like, we could talk about Arsenal, whatnot, but fair play to Newcastle. It's like 7 games in a row or something like that. Like, they're on a mad roll. You know,
they're on fire now. No, they're on really good form, and they've picked themselves up because they weren't so good or living the life like as they are now. We seen like what they've had to endure and what they've been through, and it's not been sunshine and rainbows. No, it's been very rocky for a team that got the investment they got. We all expected them to move mad in the market, and they didn't. They've taken their time. And they fell off at times in the season where it started to get really tiring. Yeah. But they're in a point now where, you're looking at them and thinking, can they make top 4? Can they, they're going to be in the mix. Like, they're there. And they're doing this to teams like Arsenal. I'm surprised because I thought Newcastle would just begin to fall off as well. But now they're starting to get their traction back. So,
bro,
credit to them and credit to Eddie Howe as well and the way that they're moving because they're playing with real structure.
Yeah, and then man like Kai Havertz doesn't score again. Honestly, that well, I don't know what it was. The misheader hit off his shoulder. I don't know what happened there, but bro, That was a shocking miss. And they said it would be he's an elite striker. I'm sure I've seen someone say he was an elite striker or something like that. Bring him to
Who said that?
Bro, let me just find this brother, like
Arteta, maybe.
Yeah, bro. Are you mad? Like, what the heck? Like, bro, Havertz, are you crazy, bro? What are you doing? Like, what's going on? Look. Yeah, there it is. Here he is, man. Here he is, this guy here, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm certain. At this point, I'm convinced the people that still want us to sign an elite striker because Kai Havertz isn't good enough, I'm certain it's just an aesthetic thing. Because there's no logical way at this point you can watch Kai Havertz and think we need to upgrade on him. I mean, this stat is crazy. In 2024, this calendar year, Kai Havertz has the same number of non-penalty goal and assists as Erling Haaland. His output is at the level of an elite striker. Now, I'm not saying Havertz is better than Haaland, but his output is absolutely there. But beyond that, even what people talk about with Haaland, where maybe he doesn't, add much to the rest of the game, Havertz adds more to the game than just his output anyway. We know that. He's playing from midfield at times so far this season. This was him in the 94th minute yesterday, absolutely battling to keep the ball, to win the ball. And yesterday, when we went 1-0 down, he stepped up. He was the one that went, actually, I'm going to grab this game by the scruff of the neck and turn it around. Not just with his goal, but his all-round play. He got a little bit more selfish. He's got that confidence now. I can't understand what people want in a striker that Havertz isn't currently offering the team. His link-up play is fantastic. In duels, he's winning them. He's giving absolute nightmares to centre-backs. And his output is at the very top level. There are very few strikers I think you could even bring in that would match his output, let alone everything he adds to the team. It's just the only thing I can think is that because he looks like a bit of a giraffe at times on the ball, they don't like it. It's mental.
Wow.
Listen. We tried to warn Arsenal about Kai Havertz. They didn't want to listen. Yeah. And that's not saying Havertz is rubbish. He's not a rubbish player, right? If he's trying to say that, then cool. We've got something to agree on. He's not crap, but he's not what people have expected him to be. He's not. No. And he's not. And he's not a striker. Like we've tried and tested this, and they did not want to listen. He is not a striker.
He's not.
End of story. Havertz is the sort of baller that needs quality around him. There's real quality around him, it'll elevate him. If there's no quality around him, he'll lose him. He'll lose himself.
Yeah.
But I mean, listen. That opinion is his opinion, right? He does what he wants, but he was the one that also said before the game, there's a lot of negative energy, so screw it. No, we're gonna win this game because we got to say we're gonna win this game. It's like that because there was pessimism in the Arsenal fan base going into this game. Well, guess what? Reality check. You lost 2-0.
Yeah,
you're right. This. There are people that will talk about being toxic negative, right? And not finding any good in anything. And true. You need to try and see just the situation for what it is. But there's also toxic positive here. And just being optimistic for the sake of being optimistic isn't real. Yeah. Right? Yeah. You need to be confident and you need evidence. If you know your team is balling and you know your team is running as they should be, you can go into things optimistic. And that's what you should do. But this Newcastle game, we know Arsenal are looking shaky. We know Newcastle are on good form. It's absolutely logical to think Newcastle can get something from this game. But you're going to thwart your thinking just for the sake of, I'm just going to go in and, we're great because just for the sake of saying we're great. So his opinion on Havertz is thwarted. It's completely thwarted. And Havertz, that miss was criminal.
Criminal, absolute criminal. And like I said, Arsenal are in a little bit of trouble now because they are 2-0 down. Second leg, Newcastle Stadium is going to be absolutely buzzing. They're facing United on Sunday, which at the minute United have shown that in terms of the big games, they're up for it, and they've got a week off, and it's not going to be an easy game for Arsenal. There's no replay as well, so someone's got to win that game. Premier League, let's be honest, are they going to win it? Probably not. They're lacking a lot of talent up front. Saka's out. Champions League, they're not really going to do much without Saka as well. Like, it's very, very sticky for Arteta. And when you have the brother speaking, like, where we kicked a lot of balls over the bar, and it's tricky that these balls fly a lot. It's very different to the Premier League ball. And you have to adapt to that because it flies different. Mikel Arteta, after Arsenal 23 shots and 0 goals versus Arsenal. I mean, listen,
Holy shit.
He was asked a question here, which is fair enough. But, brother, I would have said, yo, it's the same ball for the same team, 2 teams. We have to deal with it. Simple. Yeah. Everyone else, boo-hoo. I don't care, bro. You don't come out and talk about this, that, this. Bro, if I'm hearing that after losing 2-0, I'm losing it. I'm losing
100%.
it. I'm losing it.
100%. At the end of the day, look, the question, I think, was there orchestrated to try and catch him out, and he fell for it like an idiot.
He fell for it, bro.
And this is the thing. This is why, look, Arteta, I agree with the Arsenal fans that are saying he's taken it as far as he can, without question, without a doubt, right?
Yeah.
When you're saying things like this, you have nothing to say, basically. Yeah. You're trying to just find a reason, try and find what you deem as a logical explanation for why it went wrong. No, you were pants. Your team did not put your chances to bed. You're not clinical. Newcastle were clinical with the same ball that you're complaining about. They had fewer chances, scored twice at your own backyard, and showed you how to play.
Yeah,
it's not the ball's fault.
Yeah.
So and you don't want to insult people's intelligence as well. Like your answer that you gave is, I completely agree. It's the same ball for both teams. They're a Premier League team. They play the Premier League ball. They rocked up and played with the same ball and done you over. Take it and say, best team won. We were crap. End of story.
Bro, Arsenal, listen, man. I don't know, man. It's going to be peak right now. I can't lie to you. It's going to be peak.
They got you lot next.
Yeah. And we want to win. I want to win that game. I don't want to just, let them get back on track, man. We need to win that game. I want to win that.
I can't lie. I want you to win that game. Just because knock Arsenal out.
Just to cause anarchy.
just for the smoke. I just need chaos up in
Yeah.
here. Yesterday, seeing all the Arsenal content, all the Arsenal fan content it took us back to the good days. No one comes close to Arsenal fans in a meltdown. No one.
Bro, no one.
They are the GOATs.
It's prime. You want to watch it. When Arsenal lose, you want to watch every single
nothing like it.
You know what I mean? So Arsenal, bring it more. Your club, listen.
Things are great. Move on.
Well, I don't know, man. Like, okay, there's no ethic, there's no Premier League this weekend, but it has become a bit of a rough patch, man. 2 points from 12. You got Nkunku possibly leaving. You've got Gahey coming in. There was shock news of the Mainoo one yesterday, and then obviously just in general, it's been poor, man. Let's be honest, man. Last couple of games, man, and things are starting to get a bit sticky for Maresco.
Yeah, it's not been good. 2 out of 12 is unacceptable.
That's crazy.
That doesn't mean obviously we go into meltdown, but it's a massive, massive warning sign. Like we have to take it seriously. You can't. We had a cushion. That cushion is gone now.
Yeah,
that cushion that was built up, we were feeling quite confident with, because then you can slip up once or twice.
Yeah.
But then to not win in 4 against Everton, Fulham, Ipswich, Crystal Palace, come on.
Facts.
Do you know what I mean? Come on. Like, if in a bad run of form against those teams, you pick up 6-7 points. That's bad run. 2. Like, no, man. So that cushion is gone. And now we're one more slip away from possibly falling out the top 4. And then we're in the same situation as we've been in last year. Like, that's not good enough. We have to now, this is a massive, massive final warning shot that we cannot slip up again now. and we have to try and build up that cushion again. But it's as you said, and Nkunku could be on his way. There are things behind the scenes, like there's little bits of instability showing. Just hope that we pick ourselves up really, because we have to. There's no choice.
Yeah. But you have to Gahey. I mean, is Gahey the answer? Because I'm not really too keen on him. I think he's a good defender, but I don't know if he's the guy that takes you to the next level. You know.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why we're linked with him. Yeah. He's gotten better, right? He is decent.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. The reason why we're linked with him, we got a 20% sell-on clause, which means that now we got a 20% discount because we sold him. We sold him to Palace, and we have a sell-on clause. And if he comes back to us, we get a 20% discount, basically, of the thing. Not just that, but Chalobah's on loan there, so he could be used as part of the deal.
Yes.
There is all of that. There is all of that, right? Now, I prefer Chalobah to come back, which is what we've also apparently entertained, but that would make us look really embarrassing because
really
season.
Yes.
But that's not something new. With that being said, though, I agree. I would bring back Chalobah and then look for the summer to bring in a top centre back, like someone that you can be assured with. Gahey, I think, has some really good points.
Yeah.
And I think he's grown. And we've seen what he's done at Paris. Now he's captain and he's done well. We saw what he's done for England. There is a defender there.
Yeah.
But we're looking to try and get, well, we should. I'm saying I'm talking as fans. The club, I don't know. Like, I genuinely don't know. But we should be looking to get players in that are going to level us up to then start playing Champions League football again. And keep your place in the Premier League competing for the title. Like, you need quality. We ain't got that. Gahey, I don't think is that. He's not there at that level. I think there's limitations in his game as well. Like, on the ball, I think he gets stuck in. I think he's organized, but there's limitations in terms of his height, in terms of his physicality, in terms of his journey so far. He's not elite, I'd say, yet.
Yeah.
It's touch and go. But those are the reasons why I think we're linked with him. If I'm being
It makes sense, man, financially as well. Especially in January. I mean, Nkunku's gonna probably leave as well. I mean, do you not need a striker though as well? Like,
of course, we do.
Like, I'm looking at you like Jackson. Don't get me wrong, he's done good for you lot, but like, bro, like he's not scored in a while, and you can tell like he needs that burden off him. He can't handle it. I mean, he didn't want to be linked. He didn't want to be likened to Didier Drogba. He didn't want to be called, I don't want to be called baby Drogba. It makes sense because, bro, he's not wrong. He ain't that guy. You know what I mean? In terms of being a baby Drogba. But he has got qualities, and it's difficult because it's like, man. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Like, you need another striker there, especially if you need
100%.
100%.
The comparisons, right? And I think this is not just for us; it's for everyone. I don't like comparing. I done it at one point. I don't like it now. Because it's just, look, Jackson's nowhere near Drogba now. Like, come on. And he knows that. And fair play to Jackson for actually acknowledging that, yeah? All the comparisons that we make. I'll give you an example. Like now, does anyone compare Cole Palmer to anyone? No. Because he's still in it. So if you're making comparisons, it means you're desperate. You're seeking validation. That's what you're doing. Whereas players that are on it, they don't need validation.
Yeah.
They're showing what they can do. So I think that the whole comparison thing across the board needs to stop for all clubs. Legends are legends, and then players will work up their own journey and do what they have to do and become their own versions. But we need a striker. And we don't need a striker to come and support Jackson. We need a striker that's going to come and show Jackson. a striker that's going to be the number one. Allow Jackson to be the supporting striker. Give him that time to grow without pressure, develop, come in when we need him. And then with time, someone might pass the baton over to him. Who knows?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But he needs that example with him because he can't do it by himself like that. If not, we're going to be waiting for 5 or 6 years for him to reach peak level. We ain't got that time now.
No, you ain't got that time, man. You ain't got that time, man. And obviously, just a quick one, Kobbie Mainoo news yesterday, obviously, it kind of shook everyone. United are reluctant to sell them, but if an offer comes in, and a good offer comes in, they may sell their homegrown players for full profit. You might know all about that full profit, you know what I mean, for your homegrown. Obviously, you sold players that really and truly, let's be honest, they weren't as special as maybe what I think Kobbie Mainoo is. Conor Gallagher's a good player, don't get me wrong. But you got full profit for him. Who else do you get full profit for in your team?
Mason Mount. Come on. PTSD.
Oh, PTSD, man. I can't believe we've done that. Yeah, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money then.
Mate, that was beautiful business, man. We sold him at an all-time high. And he won't reach that all-time high ever again.
Never. We're making a loss. We're making a loss.
Completely.
That's why yeah, go on.
No, there's him. There's Conor Gallagher, Ian Matson, Lewis Hall.
Oh yeah, Lewis Hall. 200 million, man. You've got there, man.
There's a few Cobham boys that we've let go for pure profit. So yeah,
bro. Like I said, I think we're at a stage now where we're in trouble a bit with financial fair play, and we've got to make some decisions. If it's Garnacho, if it's this player, if it's that player, like we've got to sell Rashford. But then Rashford, I don't know if we actually sell him. The problem is with Rashford is that his wages are a stumbling block. The other two, they're not a stumbling block, their wages. Hence why they're easier to sell. So
easier to sell. But I think Rashford will leave eventually. And if he leaves, no matter for what he leaves for, that comes off the wage bill.
Yeah.
So that's where I think, listen, Kobbie Mainoo, I don't think he's going anywhere. No. I think he stays. I think there's a lot of all of this that got stirred up by the agent initially. I think it's the agent's job to try and get United to move. I don't believe one bit we get Kobbie Mainoo. And even for us, it don't make sense. I mean, you could have a Kobbie Mainoo in there, but we've got Caicedo, Enzo, Lavia, who we're hoping is going to remain fit, but we've got Andre Santos. So if we were to have Kobbie Mainoo, who's leaving? Someone's leaving.
Someone's leaving. Yeah, someone's leaving.
It don't make sense. So I think it's just agent. I think it's agent talk. Being completely honest.
There we go.
Even if United have that thing about trying to balance books, PSR, I don't think Mainoo will be the one sacrificed.
No. That would cause riots, man. That would be like we'll be in the car park, man. Everyone have to join me in the car park. Yeah, I mean,
I know you will.
It's like the whole world. Like people say, yo, listen, that's the time. Car park, everyone, make sure you're there. But listen, you got who you got in the FA Cup? You lot?
The mighty Morecambe.
Yeah.
The mighty Morecambe. Tyson Fury's town.
Bro, I don't think that'll be televised.
Definitely not.
Yeah, that one you're gonna have to watch. Like you're gonna have to find out where that channel is because boy,
some guy at the stadium will be streaming on Facebook or something mad.
Yeah, Facebook. Yeah. That'll be a funny one to watch, man. But I think we've got Arsenal. I think we'll win.
You got Arsenal.
2-1.
Are you playing at home or is it the Emirates?
Oh, away. But I think that suits us better. Away from home is better for us.
I think it does. Yeah, I think it does. You think you'll win?
Yeah, I think we'll win. I think we can win. I'm not saying
You can.
I'm not super confident, but I think we should go there and aim to win. You know what I mean? And then go there and play with confidence and go to an Arsenal team that are struggling at the minute to in terms of their team, they've got a depleted squad, man. And let's catch them. Let's catch them while the iron's hot. Man. I mean, why not,
bro? You done a phenomenal job against Liverpool. I didn't expect that one bit.
Yeah.
Right. I was expecting Liverpool to tear you lot a new one.
Yeah.
I was for that first goal the whole time, and then the floodgates are going to open. You lot held it down. You were the better team.
We did.
If you do that against Arsenal, you'll win.
We're winning. I know. If we defend resolutely, We'll get a goal. We'll get a goal.
But this is United's problem. They're not consistent like that. Big games, they can show up. Like, you have to do the same thing that you did against Liverpool.
Facts.
But if you don't, you're in trouble.
We've had a week off. Oh, couple of training sessions. Arsenal, bring them on. But Eunice, big up to you, man. Another solid week. You know what I mean? Done. Big up to you, man. Love for always coming on and yeah, talking your talk, man. Big up to you, bro.
Hey, same to you. Same to you, man.
There you go.
Love to you lot. Everyone in the chat, everyone in the comments as well. Let us know what you think. And yeah, on to the next one. And good luck against Arsenal. I'll be watching.
Yeah, we will be there. We will be there, guys. Like the video on your way out. Follow Eunice Talks Football. I will see you next week. Take care. Bye. Peace.